get cooking. No need to be a barista for this one. But you will need a double shot of espresso to kick this party off right. Buzz Cooks is showing you the way to a recipe that's gonna make your day.
All right, let's get into this chicken dish. Espresso mushrooms going first. Get yourself a double shot of espresso. I'm using shiitake and portobello sliced mushrooms. My non-stick is cold. Put the mushrooms in there. Hit them with a little bit of salt. Heat's on medium-low. We're going to let these sweat out for a little bit. And then we're going to pour that double shot of espresso right over the top of these mushrooms. And we'll let them slowly cook away. And they'll suck up all that flavor of the coffee. And they'll shrink down. And you'll see here in a second what I'm talking about. This is what you're looking for, all done, just like that. So let those cool off, set those aside, and we're going to work on our chicken. So I've got 2 boneless, skinless chicken breasts, and I'm just going to cut right down the middle, and that'll give me 4 thin pieces of chicken, just like that. Yeah, that end piece so thin, just cut that off. You don't need that. Next, we're going to put these into a Ziploc bag with some flour and give them a good shake so that everybody's coated nicely, but not very heavily. So just shake off any excess flour. We're going to get out our large frying pan, put about 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of olive oil in there, turn the heat on to medium, and once that butter melts and that oil heats up, we're going to lay our floured chicken breast down. While I'm doing that, if you can remember to please like, share, subscribe. New video every Wednesday, every Sunday. Hit that bell to stay up to date on newest recipes. And if you got the way to hype, hit that hype button. Appreciate it very much. All right, so we're going to lay our chicken in. And we're going to cook this chicken about 3 to 4 minutes each side. And we're going to finish it off later with the sauce and the mushrooms. So we're just going to cook these, like I said, about 3 or 4 minutes per side, and then we'll pull those out and let them rest. The nice thing about this dish is you can cook the mushrooms way ahead of time, have those on the ready, and the chicken part that we're doing now only takes about 15 minutes total. So it can be a dish that you can make right after work. You're a little tired, you don't want to cook all day or all night. This is a perfect dish because you just pull out those mushrooms that you did earlier and chicken ready to roll. So once we get the chicken done, we'll pull it to the side. Now we're going to deglaze this pan. I'm going to use cooking sherry. If you don't want to use any alcohol, use chicken broth. But I like the flavor that the cooking sherry brings to the dish. And this is just going to deglaze this pan, get all that good flavor off the bottom of the pan. And next we're going to come with about a 1/4 cup of chicken broth. Add that to the sauce mixture here. There we go. Give that a mix. And then lastly we'll add about 2 tablespoons of butter. That's going to help to bring our sauce to a better thickness. And we'll get that melted down. And lastly, we're going to add some heavy whipping cream. If you don't have that, a little half and half or whole milk will work. And we'll mix that up and let that start to cook and reduce and thicken. There we go. Now we're going to add our mushrooms back to the dish. And you'll slowly see how the color of the sauce will start to darken as the mushrooms start to release that espresso that they sucked up earlier. It really adds a nice, earthy, bold flavor to the mushrooms. You're really going to like this dish. So let's add the chicken back in, and we'll cook this chicken about 2 or 3 more minutes on each side. It'll also pick up some of the flavor from those mushrooms. And then it'll be time to plate and serve. And I'm telling you, this is a great weekday dish that you can start off early with the mushrooms and finish up once you get home from work. Everybody's going to love it. The flavors are just dynamite. Make this dish, and I think you're really going to have a winner here. Hey, thanks for watching, and remember, every Wednesday, every Sunday, new shows. Tell all your friends and family, and we'll see you soon.
All right, now let's get cooking. No need to be a barista for this one, but you will need a double shot of espresso to kick this party off right. Buzz Cooks is showing you the way to a recipe that's gonna make your day. Espresso mushrooms and chicken coming your way. So like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell. New videos every Sunday and Wednesday. You know the drill, now grab a non-stick pan. Drop in those sliced mushrooms. Hit them with a sprinkle of salt and let them sweat it out over medium heat. Next, here comes the magic. Pour in that double shot of espresso. Watch those mushrooms take the ride of their life. Now for the chicken, boneless, skinless breast. Slice them in half, give them a light dust of flour, then lay them down in the pan. Half butter, half olive oil, that's how we do it here. 4 minutes each side, then pull them out and let them rest. Time to build the flavor, to glaze that pan with a splash of sherry. All that goodness lifting right off the bottom. Add butter, add cream, let that sauce slowly thicken. Then bring back those incredible mushrooms and slide that chicken right back in. Once everybody's done and the sauce has turned silky and perfect, plate it up, pass it around, and get ready for smiles at the table. Because Buzz Cooks has done it.